man. Today, we gonna be doing, I'm be telling y'all the story about how I took this boy girl, you feel me? I mean, I didn't even mean to take his girl, but his girl, she was easy. I mean, like, I only said a few words and I done pull her right then and there. But let's go ahead and get straight to the story time, man. Make sure y'all get this, how many likes? Man, let's get this to 20 likes, you feel me? Alright, let's get straight into this video. So, alright, so, it was like in the beginning of 6th grade, right? And this was before I started. See, I ain't gonna lie. Before I like grew up, no, not like you know, like if you in a relationship and girls be like grew up, that type of grew up. Like before I really grew up and found out that who I am, before I really, yeah, y'all know what I mean. Before I did all that, I wasn't loyal. Like I wasn't being loyal to no girls and none of that. I was cheating on them. I had to get out of that. I had to grow up out of all that. But, so, alright, what else we gonna do? Oh, so, we was in the library, right? And, it's like me and the girl, we was in separate classes, and the boy was in separate classes. The boy, he wasn't, okay, me and him, we weren't homeboys. But we was cool, but we weren't homeboys, because I ain't like him like that. He always did too much. I ain't like him like that. So, I went over to this side of the library to get a book, right? Let me look at the camera when I talk. I'm finna look right here. So, I went over to the book section to get a book, right? So, then I seen her right there. She was with her friend. So, I was like, ooh, you fine. And then she was like, thank you. Fixing her hair like, she's not even all that. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Because she's not all that. She's really not. And if you know me for real, you know who this is. You know what I'm talking about. But she's not all that. She's not even that. So how is she not all of that? Because she's not even all of that. So that doesn't mean, oh. But anyways, so we was talking or whatever. And see, this is what happened. Like I really felt bad about this, but I mean, but it's not my fault, bro, because it's his fault, really. He should have trained his girl to be more of see, one reason how I know she wasn't loyal, she let me get a full conversation out of her. A full conversation. I had a full conversation with this girl. And her nigga was right there. He was right there. Hold up, why my camera falling? Put it back up. Oh, my bad, my camera was falling. Alright, she was literally right there, bro. I mean, he was literally right there. So, it was time to go. So, I was like, it was like a lot of girls that, and like, I'm like y'all know me for real, like, I'm like a ladies man. So, you know, I was cool. I'm cool with all the girls. So, I was like getting a hug from every girl. Like, I was like, it's like a line of girls, and I was just getting a hug from each girl. And then, the girl that I took from him, she was like, since everybody giving you a hug, I'm going to give you a hug too. So she gave me a hug, but she didn't just give me a hug. We was hugging, and we was walking as we was hugging, and everybody was like, oh, y'all so cute. Or somebody going live. But everybody was like, oh, y'all so cute. Or whatever, you know, because you know how it is at school when you flirting with somebody or whatever, and they be like, oh, y'all cute, that type of stuff. So, I went back in because it was time for, like, my class wasn't walking out. Her class was gone. And she got a lot of girls in her class. So that's where all the girls was at. But she walked out. I went back in the library with my class. And then I walked over there. I know I did something, like, suspicious because I knew it was his girl, so I know I did something suspicious. So I went over there and I said, what's up, bro? And then he was like, bro, why you hugging my girl? He was mad. Like, that boy, his face like this. He was like, bro, why you was hugging my girl? I was like, hey, bro, I didn't know that was your girl, even though I did. But I ain't want him to know that. I mean, he wasn't gonna, man, but it ain't like he was gonna pop off. I wanted him to pop off. He wasn't gonna do that. Like he was gonna pop off or something. Like, who he checking? Something while I'm hugging his girl, but who you checking? He ain't gonna pop off. I was waiting on him to pop off. I wanted him to pop off. Talking about something while I'm hugging his girl. Cause it's a free country. I hug who I wanna hug. You lucky I hug your mama. But anyway, let's talk about how I pulled her. So, see, that day I didn't take her that day. I was like, I could have got her that day, but I ain't want to because he already was tripping. But I wasn't worried about him, but he was already tripping, so I was like, I'm gonna get few days. A few days went by. I talked to her again. I ran into her at school, talking to her, whatever. So, I remember this. So, like a few days later, my mama had gotten in the hospital. So, I didn't go to school for like a while. So, this girl was my best friend, and she was friends with the girl I stole from him. So, she was like, that the girl who wanted to go out with me, I was like, whoa, bro, I didn't know that, whoa. So, I was like, don't you go out with old boy? And then they was like, she finna break up with him to go out with you. And I was like, oh. So, we was on the phone. Well, no, I'm talking about like while I was at the hospital with my mama and they was at school, she had a phone. And they was telling him, they was like, she don't want to go out with you no more. So then, me and her was texting her, well, they broke up, he was mad or whatever. She had got the phone and she was texting me, you know, saying all this, baby, and I'm with you and all that type of stuff. And, a few days later, me and him got cool because I found out that she was a hoe. Now, I didn't even know she was, I kind of felt it because if she let me pull her with just saying a few words, you know she easy. But I didn't know she was a hoe. Now they tell myself she cheating on me and that she... And yeah, but that's the end of the story. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe, and I see y'all in the next video. Peace out, guys.